today's lesson is called Bunnies, More Than Cuddles and Cuteness. Hi, everyone. My name is Jeff.
And my name is Helen.
Helen, how do you feel about bunnies? How do you feel about rabbits? Tell me how you feel, and then I'll tell you how I feel about rabbits.
Well, I'm glad you asked because I love rabbits. In fact, I had a pet rabbit when I was younger, and I named my rabbit Pepina. And she was very good friends with my pet cat, and they would run around and play with each other. It was great to have a pet rabbit.
That's a great story. Okay, it sounds like you had a cute and cuddly bunny rabbit friend pet when you were growing up. Me, on the other hand, I am scared of rabbits. I know it sounds weird, but when I was a kid, I was bitten by a rabbit. It scared me. The rabbit had red eyes and it bit me. To this day, when I see a rabbit, okay, I feel deep, deep fear, okay? I'm not joking, by the way. Rabbits scare me. But you know what? I'm okay with looking at pictures of rabbits and stuff like that. And yes, in these pictures, I do see an animal that looks cute and cuddly, okay? On paper there, in a picture, in a photograph, whatever, it looks great. These bunny rabbits, they look wonderful. I want to cuddle them. They're super cute, so on and so forth. But if I see a rabbit in the flesh, okay, it's going to scare me. So I don't think I could ever have a pet rabbit. But yes, they do look very cute and very cuddly. But that being said, apparently there's more to bunnies, to rabbits, than cuddles and cuteness, okay? And that's what we're going to be learning about over the next couple of days. Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Bunnies, more than cuddles and cuteness. There are over 8 million animal species on our planet, and rabbits may be the cutest of them all. It's no wonder people love keeping these cuddly creatures as pets. Thinking about raising one of your own? Before you do, read up on these important rabbit facts.
大家好，标题中我们看到单字 cuddle 这个字在课文中是名词，指拥抱、搂抱。例如 My daughter went to me for a cuddle this morning before I went to work. 今天早上我的女儿在我出门工作前过来要我的拥抱。另外补充这个字的形容词 cuddly, C-U-D-D-L-Y, cuddly, 惹人喜爱的，令人想抱的。我们可以说Even though he's now 30, Jeremy has to have his cuddly stuffed animal nearby in order to go to sleep. 即使 Jeremy 现在已经30岁了，他还是得要有他可爱的填充动物玩具在身边才能睡觉。再来，我们看到一个名词 species, 指动植物的物种，这个字的单复数同形，像是Those two bears look similar, but they actually belong to two different species. 那两只熊看起来很相似，但其实属于两个不同的品种。
So, in case you wanted to know more about bunnies, today we're going to talk about some things about these animals, like what they like to eat, how they play and interact with humans. And if you're thinking about getting a pet rabbit, we'll look at some tips for taking care of your rabbit so that they can stay healthy and happy. Now, here in the first paragraph, it says, there are over 8 million animal species on our planet, and rabbits may be the cutest of them all. So there are many different types of animals in the world, but few are cuter than rabbits. And the word species here, of course, is a group of plants or animals whose members all have similar general features, and they're able to produce babies or offsprings. So dogs, for example, are a species, and cats are a species, and humans, of course, are a species.
There you go, okay? By the way, now that we're talking about dogs and cats and stuff like that, within species, okay, you can have things called breeds. Like there are many different types of breeds of dog, but they're all dogs, okay? A Doberman, let's say a Doberman Pinscher, and a poodle can't have babies together, even though they look wildly different, okay? Breeds are formed when people try to make a certain characteristic come out in a certain dog or a cat or an animal or something like that. You breed these animals together so that they might be faster or they might be smarter or something like that. That's what a breed is all about. But yes, a breed is not a scientific group, whereas a species most definitely is. Anyways, the next sentence says, it's no wonder people love keeping these cuddly creatures as pets. Here we have the word creature. A creature is a living thing. Usually we don't call ourselves humans creatures, but other animals, yeah, we can call those things creatures.
Right. We usually use creature for any living thing, but not for plants as much. So I could say, for instance, in this forest, many creatures hunt for food at night. I wouldn't call a flower or a tree a creature. Only animals and humans.
Sure. If it's living and breathing, chances are you can call it a creature, though. If you want to use this word creature in a very cute way, you can say critter. And yes, you can call a bunny rabbit a cute little critter, okay? But here the word is creature, so let's keep that clear. Anyways, thinking about raising one of your own, i.e., are you thinking about getting a rabbit and raising it? Well, before you do, read up on these important rabbit facts. So yes, before you do some research, do some studying, read up on something like important rabbit facts.
Right. If you want to be a good rabbit owner, you need to read up on information about raising a rabbit, how to keep rabbits, what to feed them, how to keep them healthy. And a lot of people who love rabbits because they think rabbits are cuddly, they can hug them and squeeze them and pet them, should read up on rabbit facts so that they can become rabbit owners.
There you go. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Rabbits have many appealing qualities that make them such great pets. When they are happy, you'll know it by the binky, a special move that a bunny makes. When a rabbit does one, it runs around, jumps up, and does a twist in the air. Contented bunnies also chatter their teeth together in the rabbit version of a cat's purr, especially when being petted.
第二部分，我们看到单字 contented 这个字是形容词，指心满意足的。举例来说 After enjoying a pumpkin donut and a glass of apple cider, Wendy was as contented as one could be. 享用完一份南瓜甜甜圈和一杯苹果之后 Wendy 满足到极点。另外，去除这个字的字尾 ed 可以成为 content， 有以下两个用法。首先 content 可以做动词，指使满足。我们可以说 Wendy's parents were contented with her grades, so they made her a special dinner. Wendy 的爸妈对她的成绩很满意，所以他们为她准备了特别的晚餐。再来，这个字还能当名词用，念作 content， 指内容。我们可以说 Though the magazine's design was eye-catching, its content was unremarkable. 虽然这本杂志的设计很吸睛，但却没有什么内容可言。接着我们看到一个动词 chatter， 课文中指牙齿打战，咯咯响。例如 Kara couldn't fall asleep with her pet hamster's teeth chattering. Kara 没办法入睡，因为她的宠物仓鼠的牙齿咯咯响。另外，这个字除了上面的意思外，可以指闲聊，喋喋不休。我们可以说People were chattering in their seats before the concert started. 在演唱会开始之前，人们坐在座位上闲聊。接下来我们看到一个单字 version， 这个字是名词，有版本的意思。举例来说 I have an older version of that game, so it probably won't run on your computer. 我的游戏是旧版的，所以它可能没办法在你的电脑上玩。再来，我们看到名词 purr， 用来指猫开心或满足时发出的呼噜声，像是 Sometimes I can hear cats purr from the window in the middle of the night. 有时候半夜我会从窗户听到猫的呼噜声。
Okay, welcome back. So let's look at some of the reasons why rabbits make great pets and what we can do to become great pet owners. In the first line, we have, rabbits have many appealing qualities that make them such great pets. And the word appealing here, of course, means a quality that is attractive, that's interesting, that's likable. So rabbits have many appealing or likable qualities. Now, regarding the word appealing, I could also say the idea of listening to a 1-hour speech isn't appealing to me. I don't like the idea because perhaps I would prefer to be outside at the beach or riding my bicycle. So that idea is not appealing to me.
It's not attractive to me at all. I just don't want to do that thing. I've got no enthusiasm for that thing at all. Anyways, yes, rabbits have many appealing qualities. Good qualities that are attractive to people. Now, when they are happy, get this, when they are happy, you'll know it by the binky. A special move that a bunny makes. Now, you had a pet rabbit growing up. Tell us all about the binky.
Well, my pet rabbit, Pepina, did do binkies or did binky when she was happy. And she usually did it when I let her out of the cage because we had a little backyard that had grass. So on a sunny day, I would let her out. And as soon as she was let out, she would run around, do the binky, which is jumping in the air and twisting the body or shaking the behind a little bit before landing back down on the grass. And she did that often when she was happy. Yes.
How high could this rabbit jump in the air?
Probably, she wasn't a very big rabbit, so probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the ground.
Wow, like half a meter.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. The binky sounds really awesome. Anyways, yes, when a rabbit does one, it runs around, jumps up, and does a twist in the air. By the way, if you do a twist, that means you kind of jump up, let's say, and you turn, okay? You kind of turn about an axis or you kind of rotate, okay? It's not a flip, though. A flip means you go end over end, up and down, whereas when you're doing a twist, you kind of horizontally rotate around an axis. That's the idea here.
That's right. A lot of gymnasts and ice skaters do twists in the air when they perform. So here, the rabbit does the binky, which is basically a twist in the air, and it's really cute to watch. And also, contented bunnies also chatter their teeth together in the rabbit version of a cat's purr, especially when being petted. So basically, this means when bunnies are contented or happy, they also make a noise with their teeth. That is, they chatter their teeth together in the rabbit version of a cat's purr. So this chattering sound that they make sounds like a cat purring when they are being petted or touched and stroked, which basically means they're happy.
But it's their teeth that are making this sound.
Yes, unlike in the case of a cat, rabbits make that sound with their teeth, whereas with cats, I think it's coming from somewhere deeper, like their throat or somewhere inside their bodies.
Oh, interesting. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll be wrapping up the first part of our lesson on rabbits.
Surprised? You may be even more surprised to learn that bunnies can be house-trained. You can teach a pet rabbit to use a litter box, just like a cat. This means that there's no need to keep it in a cage, a good thing because bunnies are easily bored. They'd rather run around the house, have lots of toys to play with, and hang out with their humans. And since they clean themselves several times a day, you won't need to worry about bathing them.
最后第三部分，我们看到片语 hang out with somebody 表示和某人待在一起，一起打发时间。其中 hang 的动词三态为 hang, hung, hung。例如 Last weekend, I hung out with a friend of mine from childhood. 上周末我和小时候的朋友一起出去。另外补充一个相关片语，可以用 hang out 来代表在某地闲晃逗留。我们可以说 Let's hang out in this coffee shop until the rain stops. 我们在这间咖啡店待到雨停为止吧。
And welcome back. So remember we talked about the appealing qualities of rabbits that make them good pets. One is the funny little move that they make called the binky when they're happy. Another is the sound they make, which is the chattering of their teeth when they're being petted. Now, if these qualities don't surprise you, there's even more. It says here, surprised? You may be even more surprised to learn that bunnies can be house-trained. So that's something, even though I was a rabbit owner, I didn't know about. I didn't house train my little rabbit Pepina. She basically went to the bathroom where she wanted and when she wanted. So this is news to me.
Wow, you learn something new every day. And yes, this is fun fact number 3. First, we had the binky, then we had the purr, and now we know that rabbits can be house-trained. How about that? Yeah, you can teach a pet rabbit, I should say, to use a litter box just like a cat. So rabbits purr, so to speak, and just like cats, they can also be house-trained. Yes, they will use a litter box if you show them how to. How about that? How cool. Now, this means that there's no need to keep it in a cage. There's no need to coop up your rabbit in a cage. And yes, this is a good thing because bunnies are easily bored. Another fun fact, I had no ideas that bunnies could get bored.
Right. Well, this is something that I knew because my bunny really was curious about lots of different things. She didn't like to be cooped up in a cage. She liked playing, not necessarily with me, but she liked playing with things that were lying around and with the cat, of course. So it is true that bunnies get easily bored.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Now with cats, I could believe it. Cats always look bored. Okay, but rabbits, they kind of always look like they're up for fun. They always look like they want to cuddle or something like that. But apparently, yes, bunnies can get bored. Now, get this, they'd rather run around the house, have lots of toys to play with, and hang out with their humans. There you go. They would rather, or instead of doing nothing, they'd rather run around the house, play with their toys, and also spend some time with their owners. By the way, if you do hang out with someone or something, let's say, you spend time with them.
Right. It's fun to hang out with your pets. Sometimes it can be more fun to hang out with your dog or your cat than with another human, depending on the human that you have to hang out with. So here, in this case, rabbits love to hang out with their humans. They love to play. They love to have toys lying around to play with, and they love to run around the house. It sounds to me like rabbits make the perfect pet, just like dogs and cats.
Okay, maybe. I'm willing to go with you to a certain extent. I like cats and dogs, and rabbits do sound good. But remember, I'm afraid of rabbits, so I don't know if I'll be taking one into my home anytime soon. But yes, they do sound pretty good. They kind of sound like a fun version of a cat. Yes, they're a lot like cats in some ways, which is a little bit strange, but also interesting. Anyways, more on how they're kind of like cats. Get this? And since they clean themselves, not unlike cats do. And since they clean themselves several times a day, you won't need to worry about bathing them. So with dogs, you gotta give them a bath every once in a while. But cats and also rabbits, they clean themselves often. They clean themselves several times a day. So you won't need to worry about giving them a bath now and again. How about that? Cats and rabbits alike, they take care of themselves.
And that's not all. Since rabbits don't eat meat, they eat vegetables and other types of roots, as we will see. Rabbits also have really nice smelling breath. They don't smell bad at all, like cats and dogs might because they eat meat.
How about that? That's another fun fact about rabbits. Anyways, that does it for part 1 of our lesson on rabbits. But stay tuned. Next time, we'll have even more fun facts for you on rabbits. See you then. For now, it's time to hear from the Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文一开始提到地球上有800多万种动物，兔子可能是最可爱的一种。他就说难怪人们喜欢养这些惹人喜爱的动物来当宠物。好，那这边用到的句型是 It's no wonder 加上 that 子句，表示难怪怎么样，什么什么不足为奇，不令人惊讶。 那这个句型里面的 it 是虚主词，真正的主词是后面的 that 子句。那我们除了用 no wonder， 其实还可以用 small wonder 或是 little wonder 来替换。例如 There are dozens of books in the box. It's little wonder that the box is so heavy. 箱子里面有好几十本书，难怪箱子会那么重。好，那么提醒同学们一下，句型里面的这个 it 跟 that 可以省略，你可以直接用 no wonder, small wonder 或是 little wonder 直接加主词动词来表达。像我们刚刚造的例句也可以说 Little wonder the box is so heavy， 也是同样的意思。好，顺便帮同学们补充几个其他类似的句型，像是 It's hardly surprising, It's not surprising, It's no surprise,It's little surprise, there's no surprise, there's little surprise 等等，这些后面都可以加 that 子句来表达难怪怎么样，什么什么不令人意外。好，另外还有呢 come as a surprise 这个用语是表达令人惊讶，叫人跌破眼镜。我们可以用 it comes as no surprise 或是 it comes as little surprise 再加 that 子句来表达某件事不令人意外，某件事呢是在意料之中的。举例来说 It comes as no surprise that Holly won the singing competition. Holly 赢得歌唱比赛是在意料之中，不令人意外。好，课文第3部分有一个句子提到说 They'd rather run around the house, have lots of toys to play with, and hang out with their humans. 兔子宁愿在屋子里面跑来跑去，有很多玩具可以玩，还有和照顾他们的人在一起。好，那这边我们来学 would rather 的用法。Would rather 它表示宁愿宁可怎么样，比较想要怎么样，那么后面是要接原形动词。Would rather 其中的 would 常常会跟主格人称代名词缩写变成撇 d， 像是 I'd rather、we'd rather 等等。那如果要表达宁可不要怎么样怎么样，我们则是用 would rather not 加上原形动词。举例来说I'd rather stay home and watch TV. 我宁可待在家看电视。I'd rather not eat pizza for dinner. 我宁可不要吃披萨当晚餐。好，那再补充一下 Would rather A than B 可以用来表达宁可要 A 而不要 B。那么其中这个 A 跟 B 要记得用原形动词。例如 They'd rather go to the movies than go shopping.他们宁可去看电影而不要逛街。好，以上是今天的重点整理，我们来回顾单字吧。
Species. Each animal species has a unique scientific name. Creature. Though people fear wolves, they're actually very shy creatures that would rather avoid humans. Appealing. The cake in the bakery's window looks too appealing to resist. Twist.You can make the exercise more challenging by adding a twist to the movement. Contented. The cat felt warm and contented as it lay in the sunlight and drifted off to sleep. Chatter. As the sun went down and the temperature dropped, my teeth began chattering.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I'm Helen.
See you next time.